Hey everybody, Rosematter here. Welcome to my reaction and discussion for Spy Family Season 2, Episode 11. And the last episode was a really cute one. It had the Forger family actually getting to enjoy their vacation a little bit, bonding a little bit, and then we had Anya back at school waiting to brag about her big vacation, and of course she's with a bunch of rich kids, so her thing was basically nothing special. So she ended up just lying about all the stuff that happened. The funny thing is, like, she actually did have a really exciting vacation, but of course, she can't say anything because all that stuff is supposed to be kept a secret. But yeah, so we have this episode. From what I remember of the preview, there was Becky and there was Fiona. So it seems like we're going to be getting focus on some of the minor characters that we haven't really got to see in a while, especially Fiona. So I'm excited for that, to see what that is all about. Also, well, we're going to be wrapping up at least what Spy Family has put out next week. I believe, yeah, episode 12. And then I think there's going to be there's a gap time. Hopefully, the next part of the season is going to be coming out in the fall. So I'll have to start thinking about what anime I'm going to watch afterwards. Of course, you guys can always leave some recommendations in the comments section if you'd like to. But for now, let's go ahead and let's watch episode 11, and I will give you guys my thoughts afterwards. Okay, Berlin in Love. So this is that show that Becky's always going on about. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh, she's gonna try and seduce Lloyd, isn't she? Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, that's right. She's seen pictures of him, but I guess never actually met him. I love how her assistant thinks that Becky actually has a chance, but like, don't be hitting on a married man. I mean, I certainly don't blame Becky. It's funny, usually Becky, she's so confident, right? Oh boy. Yeah, I get, yeah, I don't blame her at all. There's tic tac toe, triangle, smiley, old guy steamer. She's in so deep, she actually went into emoji thought. Fiona, right? Yes. Okay. So Fiona's coming back, so it's just going to be the two girls who are trying to capture Lloyd's heart. He's just too popular. Oh, poor Anya. Becky doesn't care about you at all right now, Anya. Oh, right. She's just. Wow. Oh my gosh. Just the. Wow, Becky. Stop exploring. There's like, there's not really much else to see, to be honest. Oh boy. Completely unfounded. This is so strange. This Anya. That would be so weird. Be like, I was like, how would that even work? Oh, that's so strange. She brings up good points. Wow. Anya, come on, you're such a good mom. Is Anya actually trying to set? Wow. Anya, no loyalty, girl. Anya, Anya, goddamn, she's so easily swayed. Then again, she's probably like, I don't have to eat Mama's cooking anymore. But Lloyd's a good cook. Anya, oh my gosh, Anya's just in her own world, one track mind. I don't like the idea of Anya actually wanting to set her friend up with Lloyd. Damn, Lloyd, he is just efficient. And Anya's just in the middle of all this. I love how Anya knows exactly what Lloyd's doing, but she's not saying anything. Because she's like, but world-class chefs. It's like, Becky, does your dad tell you about any war efforts he might be working on? He's like, is he gonna ask my father for the hand in marriage? That is accurate, Anya. Oh no. And then the other woman comes in. The final boss. And of course, Yor, just being the sweet cinnamon roll she is just gonna be like, oh, what a nice little girl. Oh gosh, this is gonna be... Ugh. I can see a lot of awkwardness happening here. Maybe Becky's like, I'll cook. Oh no. It's like, what? So she's just gonna keep taking her hair down, putting it back up. Aw, yeah. And of course, Yor just thinks it's really cute. Like, oh, this is what girls do, right? I wonder if Becky's gonna try and get Yor to, like, slip up or make mistakes. Oh gosh, she straight up said, my precious Lloyd. I wonder if he notices, like, oh no, I should probably reel it back a bit. Appropriate reaction. Oh god. And Yor just always thinking the best of things. She's so sweet. I'm a little afraid about how far Becky's gonna go. Oh gosh, I hope she's not gonna try and like kiss him or something. Well, she's taking the tea like it's a shot. Oh gosh. It's tea. No, this is so awkward. Oh god, oh, why is she so precious? She immediately thinks that it's her fault. Oh god. And of course, you're just like, she's so sweet. She's like, you're gonna make me nauseous the way you're juggling me around like that. Oh, Jesus. And of course, she's gonna catch her. Damn, oh my goodness. I wonder if Becky's gonna be like, I can't compete with a woman like this. Oh my gosh, she's so intense. I love it. And then Becky's just like, also, you probably should go and see a doctor. You got hit by a car. And if Yor, why are you so sweet? Oh my gosh. Agreed. Oh, she does. Becky's like, am I in love with Anya's mother as well? Why is this family so attractive? That was sweet though that Yor said that whole thing about he's pretty awesome, basically. He's lovely. I was like, yeah, it was just a marriage of convenience, essentially. Yeah, that's right. He likes a dommy mommy. Oh my gosh, I love through all that she's learned absolutely nothing. Even after Yor went through all that effort to take care of her, she's still willing to, like, Try and take Lloyd away from her. Super ear pick, ultra nail clippers, hyper toothbrush. Oh my gosh, he's willing to get the gift for Becky to give to Lloyd. God damn. Well, it's a good thing that Becky gave that guy all that money, because he's gonna have to get that replaced. Becky's like, also, I probably shouldn't fuck around with this woman. Oh my gosh, I think that's the only time I've ever seen. Oh my god, look at that face! I think that's the only time I've ever seen Lloyd not look attractive. I hate that face. Gore's just that awesome. She managed to turn a rival into an apprentice. I don't think that's going to quite work with Fiona, though. Ah, there she is. The other rival. Nightfall's daily life. So, are we gonna... I would have liked to see her when she was training in the mountains. So hopefully this means that we'll eventually get a Fiona and Yor rematch at some point. Of course, she wants to impress him, right? Basically be like, I'm doing the work that he was gonna do and I'll show him how good I am. She just sees it. She's got to step it up because Yor is a, a rival, a worthy rival. Is this like she's taking one of his tasks on to prove that she's, she's worthy of him? Oh my gosh. He should have kept that look. I just love the idea of like a Spy Family game or something, and then that's one of like the unlockable outfits. And it's kind of interesting. It's showing the dichotomy of the two of them while he's seems to be actually having a good time with his family. Maybe his mind is changing a little bit on things, whereas she's going deeper into like, I need to go into like ultra spy mode to impress him. But maybe his priorities might start to change a little bit, and that might not be what he's super interested in. Well, I'm not going to say he's never going to fully quit the spy life, and even when he was on vacation, he still couldn't help himself. Oh, the tennis thing. I love how this whole episode is just basically just girls being like, "Oh, we can't compete with that Yor woman. She's too perfect." And meanwhile, Yor has so many self-doubt, so much self-doubt to herself. Oh, here we go. She's going into her training mode. And once again, shows the difference between them being a family and her being so committed to, like, I'm going to be the ultimate spy to impress him. But it's the fact that you're such a good mother that impresses him. And look, the bags under her eyes. The girl she's been busy. She's like, a gift? Even though he said it in the most passive way possible. Not even like, I got this for you. It's just like, and once again, he's just misinterpreting that and being like, was she offended by that? But the way he said it was like, I have these extras. Do you want them? It's not even like, I picked this specifically for you. But she's probably be like, my precious. I love you. I love you. Oh my gosh. So cute. Skip, skip, skip. Skipping with just the most blank look on her face. So cute. Oh my gosh, that was adorable. I love just the whole episode was just showing off just how popular Lloyd is with the ladies and also how much of a threat Yor is to these women. And she's just doing it so effortlessly too. I mean, with obviously with Becky, she knew what was going on, but also like she's a literal child, not really someone to worry about. And based on the last encounter that Yor had with Fiona, I think she understands what Fiona is after. Like that battle, the tennis battle was so much more than that. It was both of them fighting for Lloyd's acceptance. But also it's just Yor is just she's also so gracious as well. Like even when she knows these women have feelings for him, she doesn't get upset about it. But in Fiona's case, she definitely sees her as more of a threat because like she sees Fiona's like, oh my gosh, she's beautiful. She works with Lloyd. She's intelligent. They spend a lot of time together. She doesn't, I mean, she obviously doesn't think that Lloyd's doing anything with her, but she sees her as more of like, oh, this is someone that could actually take him away. But even still, she is kind to Fiona. I can't wait for the rematch. Like that's what it seems to be hinting towards. All right, let's see, guys, the final episode. Okay, we got Frankie, got Fiona again. Bonds, part of the family. All right. That's interesting. Part of the family. What does that refer to? There was a whole lot going on there. So it seems like unless all of those things are combining together, it seems like it might be a bunch of little stories going on, which I figured for the last episode before, like the in-between, the space between like this part of the season, the next part of the season, I would think that it would just be like one self-contained story. So maybe that's the case. I don't know. But it'll be interesting. It seems like we got a lot of like the minor characters like Bond and Fiona and Frankie having some screen time, but we'll see. It was just called part of the family, so maybe it is just like one story and all of them are involved in some way. But in what way, I'm not sure. Well, as mentioned, this is the episode where Lloyd's admirers focusing on the minor characters. I'm surprised that as long as Becky has admired Lloyd, that she has not met him yet. Like, how long has she been friends with Anya? And that was her first time actually over at Anya's place. But just as I guessed it would be, it was awkward but funny and cute, and just everybody getting different vibes from each other. And just Yor being so sweet and just really funny. And the little thing with Fiona, very, very short look into Fiona, but we can see that she's continuing to try and be the best spy she can be to win Lloyd over. But as I said, I think Lloyd's priorities are shifting a little bit. And the things that he admires about Yor, like Yor said, the fact that she's a strong woman is what she said, like that's what Lloyd admires her for. I don't think that that's necessarily the case. Maybe that was just the first thing that came to her mind because she knows as much as she has doubts about herself and her abilities as like, a housewife or a domestic person, she is a strong person. But it seems like Lloyd sees her more, like he admires more like her ability to take care of people, like her brother and now Anya and him in a way. And yeah, maybe the fact that she is strong, but maybe it's more like she's mentally strong than physically strong. But I'm excited for the inevitable Fiona and Yor, rematch. Whether it's going to be tennis or it's going to be something else, I'm not too sure. Obviously Fiona still carries a torch for Lloyd, and I mean we're going to see her in the next episode. I don't know in what capacity. It could be like just a very minor like a cameo or something. Speaking of the next episode, it does seem like based on the title, because it is called, what was it, Part of the Family? Because usually when there's multiple stories going on, they'll have like multiple titles. I could be wrong in this case, but maybe it is just going to be one story and all of them are involved because this is like the last episode of the like mid-season. So I imagine it's going to be something pretty big going on. I'm excited that Bond is back and he hopefully will have more screen time, because the last time was when him and Lloyd worked together to, I can't remember what it was. They broke into, I think it was the facility where like Bond was being raised in. And Lloyd saw it as like, oh, you want to get back at the people who basically tortured you. And that was cute. I love Lloyd and Bond to get like working together. So maybe we'll have something like that again. I was so excited for Bond to join the family, and then he hasn't really done anything since, which is, I feel, a waste of a character. So hopefully he'll get more screen time. Maybe even the fact this is part of the family. It could be about Bond, but it could be about Anya. Could be, you know, any of them. I'm not too sure, but we will see next time. Overall, really like this episode. Very cute, funny, sweet, all the good stuff that usually happens in a Spy Family episode. And I'm excited to see what the next episode has in store. And then, like I said, after that, I will have to think about what anime I'm going to be watching in the meantime. I will probably think of some options. You guys, of course, like I said, give me some suggestions as well. Something on the shorter side, because if Spy Family is coming back in the fall, I want something that will take up a couple of months, but not too long at the same time, because unfortunately I don't have the time in my schedule to be watching two animes at the same time, and I do want to watch Spy Family when it comes back. And it'll be nice to actually watch an anime as it's coming out, along with everybody else. I haven't been able to do that since Higurashi, like when I first started this anime react series. So you guys can let me know, is there anything that's maybe like 24 episodes or less? Something that's like one season would be perfect. Like something that's self-contained would be great. Let me know in the comments, and I will probably put up a poll on my community page within the next week or so, and you guys can vote for which anime series you would like me to react to next. But yeah, we will finish off Spy Family up until this point next week. I'm really excited for it. Hopefully you guys are too. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Until then. Special shoutouts to my top tier patrons: Emily Hornsby, Salieri, Zoran Ether, Amdere, Revealing Storm, Icognito, Asborn Kennedy, Harry Gazif, Jared Fan, and Saturn Sins.